This is probably the greatest thing that I have cooked in 2022. Chicken parm in the air fryer, which I then made into a sandwich. Absolutely incredible. And as you'll see from my reaction at the end of this video, I genuinely couldn't believe how good it is. How easy this is to put together. Seriously, just wow. That's all you need to know. So this is the shopping list that you're going to need to replicate this. Okay, so obviously you're going to need some chicken. So you're going to use one chicken breast to make two sandwiches. Okay, make sure it's a nice chunky one. You're obviously going to need some panko breadcrumbs. You're going to need some corn flour and some milk or milk alternative to kind of make the batter. You're also going to need some parmesan, which is going to be mixed with the panko. Okay, so that's what's going to give you like a really nice coating, right? So you're also going to need obviously your tomato sauce, whatever that may be. I've just gone for a jar, but you could literally use anything. You're going to want some mozzarella cheese. I think this kind of low moisture stuff is much better than the balls that have got lots and lots of moisture. Then I've actually made, when I'm making my sandwich, I'm going to make a pesto mayo, which is utilizing a little bit of pesto and a little bit of mayo. No surprise there. And obviously you're going to need your rolls. I've gone for brioche rolls because, you know, they're great. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pound the hell out of your chicken breast because you're going to want it as flat as possible, okay? Because, you know, chicken breasts, when you cook them, they do kind of swell up and contract. So we want them to be as thin as possible so they stay nice and thin. And also the fact that we can chop this into two and create two sandwiches. So just, you know, I've just used a bit of wrap there and a rolling pin. That's the easiest way, but use whatever method, you know, you find easiest. And then once you've done that, you're able to cut them into two. Okay, so just make sure you don't destroy the chicken breast completely. You want to keep it intact. So then you're going to have to set up your station of how you're going to bread this bad boy. So we're going to utilize some Parmesan cheese mixed into the breadcrumbs, obviously, because that's, you know, it's your Parmesan. Okay, so I'd recommend probably 50-50 breadcrumbs to Parmesan, then mix that together. Then take one of your pieces of chicken and dust it in the corn flour. Okay, get it completely covered before dunking it into your liquid. Okay, right? Because this is what the breadcrumb parmesan mix is going to stick to essentially, right? And then you kind of turn it around, and then once you've done that, you can go in for second helpings, drop it back into the liquid, and then into the breadcrumb mixture. Now, alternatively, what you could do is you could create a batter out of the corn flour and the liquid, then dunk it into that kind of batter, and then go into the breadcrumbs. Okay, and that's another really good way. That's kind of basically what I utilized on the chicken tenders video. I used that method, but when I did this, I just went for the corn flour liquid, the old school method. But I actually really do like the kind of semi-batter method. I think it works really, really well. Okay, and then you don't always need to go in for second because so much of the breadcrumbs sticks to the batter. So we got jump ahead to the air fryer. Make sure that you've heated your air fryer up for, you know, 5 minutes or so, so it's really, 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 really hot. Stick in a little bit of oil, okay, into the bottom of the pan. And then we're also going to want to spray this because we've got this kind of mixture, the breadcrumbs. We're going to want to spray that with a little bit of oil, just so when the heat swirls round, it really starts to crisp this bad boy up. Okay, so halfway through, you might want to change it. You want to cook these in for about 15 minutes ish. Then you're going to get your sauce. Okay, you know, as I said, I'm just using one from the jar. This is a basil one, really nice one actually. And then, you know, this is all about making it really, really quick. Okay, you could make your own sauce if you want to, or if you've already pre-made it. Either way is going to work well, but you just need a couple of spoonfuls of the tomato sauce, and then you're going to rub that over the chicken, the cooked chicken, so it goes all over the chicken. Don't do too much because you don't want it running all over the sides. And then you're going to get your mozzarella, cover that bad boy, and then stick it back in for about 4 minutes. Okay. Now this is the beauty of using the the low moisture mozzarella, is that it's just going to melt and it's just going to stick. If you use that stuff out of the balls, it's going to slide all over the gaff. Right, so we just made up our mayo, which was some mayonnaise and this pesto. I actually put in some more pesto after what you're going to see. So there's probably twice as much pesto. Probably about 3 teaspoons and probably about 3 teaspoons of mayo. Okay, now look at that. That looks incredible. That looks absolutely incredible. As I say, you're going to take this out. You can serve this up with a salad, some pasta, with the rest of your tomato sauce. But I thought we're going all out here. We're going for the sandwich. We've made our mayo. I just knew that this was going to be an absolutely golden. So we're forming our sandwich. We're going to put some of this mayo on both sides. Not crazy amount, but just enough so it tickles those taste buds. Okay, and then we're going to grab our chicken parm. Now, absolutely pony work there with the camera. Sack the cameraman there, mate. But you can see this is just the perfect size for a burger, for a sandwich. It just everything's perfect here. At the dimensions, you can see, finger licking already. This is so good, so goddamn good. So let's see what it tastes like. Hi guys, this is the taste test, and it is the chicken parm that we've cooked in the air fryer. We've made a sandwich out of it. It looks absolutely incredible. I think there's going to be so many good flavours here, particularly because we did the pesto mayo as well. This is good. It was a simple, really simple. Really simple. And I could have done it. It didn't need to make the sandwich. You didn't need to make the sandwich, but you know me. I like a sandwich, I like a burger. So, best of both worlds, as they say. So, that's what we've got. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I mean, we've got the mayo there, so you can't really see it, but the cheese, the sauce, everything. What way am I going to go for this? What way? This might need a couple of bites. Wow. I'm going to say it straight away. This is good. This is good. I know I say that pretty much everything I cook is one of my favourite things, but this, wow, honest, this is going into the rotation somehow. Somehow I'm going to have to squeeze this in to regular rotation, because chicken, moist, because we cooked it in the air fryer. Pretty much chicken cooked in the air fryer is always moist, pretty much always. It's got that nice Parmesan crust, nice and cheesy. Then the mix with the additional cheese, the tomato sauce, works brilliant. And then the nice little kick of the mayo. The nice little kick of the mayo is then a great little twist, okay? So there we have it. The chicken parm, but we made a sandwich out of it. So, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. We'll see you around for another one. Whatever's coming up next. See you later, guys. Cheesy.